Hi, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. If you haven't, my name is Anna and it's been about a month since I last filmed. We are in August all of a sudden and it's time for me to update my Pan That palette. I did film a video that was supposed to go live in July about my project, my year-long project Pan, because I set a goal to finish more makeup products than I purchased this year, and I had a list of like plan to pan makeup items, and I cannot find the footage. So if I find it, I'm gonna upload it, but I don't know where it went. Maybe it's on my camera. I haven't actually checked if it's still on there. Might be. So I might find it, and if I do, then I will upload it, but it was filmed in late June, so it's not really up to date. Maybe I should just refilm it, but now it's been more than 6 months. Let me know if you want to see that, if that's something you want to see, like in a half-year, 7-month update on my plan to pan items, how much makeup I finished so far this year. Let me know in the comments. But for this video, it's the Pan That palette and my Pan That palette for the year, which I'm hesitant to show it to you, and I'll show you why in a second. It's the Huda Beauty Nude Light Obsessions palette. And I'm doing this in collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group because the theme for this year's Pan That palette on that group is Old Faithful. And I'll have the link to the Facebook group and the creator of this project as well. Her name is Lee Golder. And the theme just fit perfectly with what I had in mind for Pan That palette this year, because I had already thought about doing this palette, and then I saw the theme and I was like, definitely doing this. This has been a palette that I've used for many years. I've had it for a long time, and it's just always been a color story that I love, and yeah, I just really enjoy this palette. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go through all of the uses. No, before I go through all of the uses, I will show you pictures of what this palette has been looking like from... Actually, I have a picture from the beginning of 2024, and then I have pictures from January this year up until now, and I'll just pop that on the screen right in front of my face right here. So this is what it looked like when I first started taking pictures of it, because I wanted to use it, but I didn't like actively pan it. And then January this year, I decided that this was going to be my Pan That palette, so I really decided to use this one a lot. And after that, I've just been trucking along using it. The purple shade has been a little bit shattered in the past, so it was fairly thin because I had to repress that one, and that shows in pictures now that it's not really much product left in there. But all of the other shades too are just starting to get really well loved, and there's not much left. And the point we're at today, as you can see in the last picture, is that the light pink matte shade has shattered. And I think right after this video, I'm just gonna put it into something else. And I think I might just franken the pieces that are broken out of it, and then maybe mix it with something else. And then if I do that, I'll show you a picture of the new shade right here. And probably a pinky type of shade that would be easy to use for every day. And yeah, that's it. So let's just go through the uses now. So I'm not gonna hold it up because of the shade that is broken, but I'll have pictures of what it looked like in my last update and what it looks like right now. And let's go through the uses. So I did my makeup only 22 times in July because we had a bit of a heat wave. And also, as I said in my last video, we were moving both to this new apartment. I haven't even addressed that. I'm in a new space. It's really boring, like this backdrop. Not very exciting, but it is what it is at the moment. This is our bedroom, and yeah, so we moved to this new apartment, and then my parents also moved houses, and then there's also me being pregnant. I just didn't felt like doing my makeup that much. So 22, that's still a fairly high number for a lot of people, but I'm usually in the 27 to 30 range most months. So because of that, I didn't really use this palette that much. I also didn't bring it with me when I was at my parents' house, so I've only used it when I've been here, and that shows. So I have a total of 23 uses in this palette this month. The month where I used it the most was January, and I used it 80 in total, so it's a pretty big difference. And then after that, it's been like 50, 40, 30 something, but this month it was only 23, so I need to step it up in August if I want to get some more progress. But I did use the first shade, the purple one, twice this month, and I'm still haven't reached my goal of hitting top, like side pan on the top, because I want to finish the entire top half. If I franken the pink one with this purple, I might just remove that top part. And then if I do any frankening, I will show you what the palette looks like after the frankening in the end. The second shade, the purple one, I only used once. I always have a goal to use all of the shades at least once, but didn't use it more than that. And the third shade, the pink one, I used 4 times this month. And then last time I went to use it, I was a little bit too... I took my brush just a little too hard in there, and yeah, it broke. So that's the top row. And then the fourth shade, which I have been trying to re-hit pan on, I should say, because it's a eyeshadow that I did hit pan on, but then it shattered and I had to repress it, and I'm trying my best to hit pan on it again, but I'm not successful. So this month didn't happen either. I used it 3 times this month. I'm gonna try again in August. In the fifth shade, it's not much left. Like, there's just barely any product left in there. I used that one 3 times. And then the sixth shade I dipped into twice. That is the one that it has a big pan in it, but I'm not forcing myself to use it, but I'm just not gravitating towards it. So I'm pretty happy with twice. But I should probably use it a bit more. The seventh shade I only used once. I kind of forgot about that one, and then I used it this week to finally get my 1 use. The eighth shade I dipped into 3 times. It's a very easy shade to use. It's just that I haven't had this palette, but I really like going into that one every time I have this palette in front of me. The last shade I actually used 4 times. That was not bad. I need to get a lot of use on that one if I'm going to see any progress, because it's a very tightly packed shade. It's very pigmented. It took me, was it some 70 something uses to hit pan on? More than that, I think. It took me a long time to hit pan on that shade, so if I'm ever gonna finish it, I'm gonna have to use it a lot. But if that's the one shade that I don't finish out of this palette, I'm fine, actually. So that is everything from this palette. Now let's just see if I'm doing a little bit of frankening. This is what the palette is currently looking like. Taking a little bit of the, quite a lot of the light pink shade, a little bit of the purple, and yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, just those 2. And then I'll get a pinky purple crease shade that I can use for pinky looks. And that is everything for this update. It's been 7 months and I still have 5 months left of the year, but as you might have seen in my last video, I'm pregnant and I'll have a baby in pretty much exactly 6 weeks, or it could pretty much happen anytime at this point. And I have no idea how that is going to impact my makeup wearing schedule thing. If I'm gonna feel like wearing makeup or if I'm just not gonna bother, no idea. So we'll see. I'll show you the bump real quick because it's getting bigger. Still not, I don't know, still not huge, but being only 6 weeks away from my due date, this is what it looks like. Okay, I look huge in this viewfinder, and this is not a very flattering t-shirt, but that's it. That's everything for this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so, and I will see you again later. Bye!